Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome on a bright, sunny, but brisk day. We have, I think, 5 announcements and guests here to assist with that. I want to invite up Beth Seibert from the Allen Soil and Water Conservation District, and she and her colleagues are partnering with the city on an Adopt a Road program. Beth?
Thank you very much. Good morning. The Allen Soil and Water Conservation District is excited about Adopt a Roadway, and we are enrolling groups, families, businesses, and others, and even individuals who are interested in helping us attack litter throughout communities and neighborhoods in the larger community. And we're doing that in an effort to not only protect local water resources, because litter eventually ends up in storm drains and it ends up in our river and causes water quality issues, but bigger than that, we want to build on the pride that the residents and the businesses have in this community and how it looks. And this time of year, everything looks so stark and brown and ugly as we're coming out of winter and heading into the green of springtime. And so a lot of our litter concerns are very obvious. So we'd like to offer the opportunity for folks to adopt a roadway, local park, or other neighborhood area. And by doing that, we will provide signage, we will provide gloves and bags, and coordinate the efforts to pick up the trash. And right now, we have 16 different organizations focused on cleaning up 14 areas in the city, so we're excited about that. But we have lots of other opportunities in the 13 square miles of the city of Lima. So if anybody's interested in being a part of this, we ask that they contact us at the Allen Soil and Water Conservation District.
And the commitment would be for how long?
That is a good point. The commitment that we're asking for is a minimum of twice a year to go out to the area that's been adopted and clean up the trash. We have groups in the city, and I'll use St. Mark's United Methodist up on North Metcalf Street. Their little group called God's Grabbers, they're out there every week, and they're a diligent little group. And then we actually have some of our sites, like parks, where schools are engaged during the school year, but we've got community volunteers partnering for the rest of that year, especially the summertime. So, yeah, you can do it as twice a year or every week, whatever your heart desires.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think not only is it important to ask folks to step up and do this, it's also important to acknowledge them, and I believe the signage that goes up is a formal way, a public way of thanking people for their commitments. So we want to encourage people to do that, and we want to also acknowledge their efforts. Also this morning, to talk to us about the Parent Mentor Program and the training that's associated with that, we have Jennifer Schleister and Debbie Ambroza here to talk about this opportunity to interact with our children in a very important way. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Jen Schleister. I am the parent mentor for special needs families at the Allen County Educational Service Center. And my office is partnering with the Ohio Coalition for the Education of Children with Disabilities to provide a training for parents, grandparents, caregivers, significant adults in the lives of children called All About Reading Mentoring. And this is a program that is designed to teach adults how to support children with a 6th grade or lower reading level in improving their reading level through the use of mentoring materials that have been designed by Reading A to Z and the Mentoring for Reading Achievement program. Debbie can talk a little bit about what's actually in the program.
I work for the Ohio Coalition. I was a special education teacher for 30 and a half years, and in my classroom I piloted the reading mentoring program and saw my students make gains they had never made in all the years before that. So I'm very passionate about the program. I know it works. So we've developed the All About Reading mentoring program and training to work with parents, grandparents, as Jen said, to work with their students. And we know that it works if there's some consistency. We ask for 3 to 4 times a week. I mean, that's the perfect way for 30-minute sessions. Parents are trained. They're given access to reading A to Z. We have a website that's called m4ra.org. And also, the Ohio Coalition has a website with all of our trainings. That's OCECD, that's the acronym for it, .org. So there's a lot of information on that. But parents will learn more things about reading, and they will role play and learn how to access those websites.
And that training is going to be on Thursday, April 20th at the Bradfield Center. We're offering 2 sessions in hopes of accommodating work schedules and so on. The first session is from 1 to 3:30 p.m. and the second session is from 5:30 to 8 p.m. There will be light refreshments provided, and they can make reservations ahead of time by going to www.allencountyesc.org under upcoming events, or they can call me directly at the Parent Mentor office at the Allen County ESC.
Is there any cost?
No, everything is free to families.
And you are looking for family members
Yes.
to be engaged with their own children.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Any significant adult in the life of a child can make a difference in building that child's reading skills. And this is a very easy to follow program. Materials are provided and access to the websites is provided as well. And so there's really not a barrier related to cost.
There's
So-
the mentoring materials that parents are given to use are scripted. It tells them exactly what to say and what to do. We have this program in schools all over Ohio, and there are 5th grade mentors. So, and they do wonderful, wonderful mentoring work. So we know that it will work with parents working with their kids. Sometimes parents working with kids is kind of a struggle, so you can bring in siblings or grandparents, family, friends, other people to do the mentoring. So it's not always the parent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And also this morning, we have Paula Seibeneck here from Ohio Means Jobs with an update on job opportunities and what's available in our community. Paula?
Thank you. Okay, so first we have a couple events coming up, actually this Friday. We have 2 hiring events. One is with PPG Coating Services, Medicoat Corporation. They recently changed their name. So they will be at our facility at Ohio Means Jobs, Allen County, 1501 South Dixie Highway from 8 a.m. until noon. And they are looking for line leaders, production laborers, production supervisor, and painters. And then in addition to them, we also have Bob Evans coming too on Friday. They'll be there from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And they have a great need also for general labor positions. And they'll also be hiring, they're also looking for sanitation associates and also a few in their warehouse shipping receiving area. And then next week, next Wednesday, March 29th, we have Trinity Industries coming to our facility as well, and they'll be there from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they are hiring galvanizers, fitters, welders, and equipment operators and technicians. So again, the employers will be at our place. We will be doing screening. Some of them will do interviews on the spot. So if anybody's interested, they just need to come and bring their resumes. But if they don't have a resume, we can help them do that resume. The day of or a couple days before, we can also get them prepped for the mock interview, or we can do a mock interview with them. So when they have that time with the employer, because you just have a small, portion of their time, which you have to make a really good first impression, so we can show them how to do that. And just kind of the latest numbers of job openings on Ohio Means Jobs. I just checked it a couple minutes ago. We have 1,525. That's a 20-mile radius of LIma. And in LIma specifically, there are 957 jobs. And again, that's always a variety of jobs. from entry level to fast food, but also some upper level positions as well. So if anybody is in the market for a job, please come to our facility. We have customized job coaches that will sit with you and help you through the process, or you can simply go to ohiomeansjobs.com. Thank you.
Terrific. That's great news, and news that we all need to be sharing. I think I had a interesting meeting last week with the senior management at the refinery, and was told that since 2012, 60% of their workforce has turned over. So the question is, what's doing that? What's causing that turnover? Well, those of us that are my age and older, it's the baby boom generation that's retiring. So it's a simple way to think about what's happening right now. Not only do we have a growth in the local economy with companies expanding and creating jobs, but we also have this turnover related to the retirement process, and that's creating new opportunities. So 60% of the turnover since 2012, all those are good paying jobs. All those are operator jobs at the refinery where folks are coming in getting really terrific wages and benefits. And that's happening not just at the refinery, it's happening across the board in this economy. And I think the other thing to think about is, you think about this wave of the baby boom generation. This is just the beginning. We're looking at the next 25 years of a growing phenomena of retirements and openings. So we need to be talking to our children in middle school. We need to be talking to our kids in high school. We need to be talking about those new college graduates that are coming up this spring, about the fact that there are real opportunities here. So we shouldn't be shy about the fact that this is going on. It's real. We've got resources at Ohio Means Jobs for everything from the very basic entry-level positions all the way to the very skilled opportunities. The city's begun to post at our website job openings that we're being notified of. Rhode State College is compiling a weekly list of these opportunities. We're going to begin to post it on our website and try to get people to engage. Also at our Facebook page for folks to become more broadly aware. And you will see the array of jobs is enormous. It does require folks, most of these jobs, and I'll just repeat some things that have been said before. If you're an ex-felon, Ohio Means Jobs actually has identified a couple dozen companies that are willing to hire ex-felons. If you come in and you cannot pass a drug test, you're going to be referred to those that don't do drug testing. You're also going to be referred, if possible, if you want to hear it, to resources to kick whatever drug abuse habits you've got. And for those that can pass those tests, then obviously the array of opportunities is very wide. Job coaches are available through Ohio Means Jobs, everything from coaching on interviews to additional opportunities for training. Lots and lots of resources available to assist people to find employment, regardless of the circumstances they find themselves in. So I want to encourage people to, again, share the word. 1,525 jobs within you said a 20-mile radius, over 900 in the city. So lots and lots of opportunity. Thank you, Paul. Chris Fast is here with announcement about some extended hours for taxpayers. Chris?
Good morning. First, I want to talk about the due date that is coming up. I'm out here a little early for some specific reasons, and I'll be back in a couple weeks to remind everyone of the due date. But The due date this year is Tuesday, April 18th. That's due to the Emancipation holiday being observed in the District of Columbia. And with the 15th falling on a Saturday, it's moved to the next business day. Well, the holiday is going to be the Monday, so it will be Tuesday the 18th. And it's a fairly weird tax season also because the 15th falls on a Saturday and Easter is the following day. So our offices will be closed on Friday, April 14th. But the Saturday we will be open this year will be April 8th. We'll be open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. to help taxpayers in filling out and filing their City of LIma tax returns. And there are a few new things with the tax law changes that happened that are new this year and are very important to know, that you're required to include your federal 1040 with your City of LIma tax filings, well, with any municipal tax filing, just not the City of Lima's, but any municipal tax filing. So if you're coming in on Saturday to get our assistance, which is free, make sure you bring your federal 1040, all W-2s, and any attachments that federal schedules or whatever it may have been with your 1040. So we have everything there that's needed. Because the other thing that's new is now a $25 late filing fee. So if it's filed late, the first month, well, actually the first day that it's late, which would be April 19th, would be incur a $25 penalty. And that's up to 6 months or $150 max. So the thing is, I want to get out here today early because we're starting to get quite a few tax returns in the mail, and we're having to send some back because they do not have the 1040s attached. So it's very important that you have those attached, because if we send them back and we don't get them back before the 18th or postmark the 18th, they will be considered late and have the $25 late filing fee attached to that, whether there's money owed or not. So I just wanted to get out here ahead of that, so for those people who may be sending them in early, to make sure they have everything they need attached so they don't run into that $25 late filing fee. But yeah, like I said, I'll be back in a couple weeks to remind everyone again of the filing date, and thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Chris. Although I was expecting a representative of the police department who's not here, we'll just have a representative of the fire department here to talk trash, along with the sponsor of this event, Mike Koenig. Mike, come up. Mike is a retired Lima police officer who's very involved with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he and others are organizing a special fundraising event coming up.
Thank you. As the mayor said, I'm a volunteer at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and we are planning a benefit basketball game for Make-A-Wish, and it's the Lima Fire Department versus the Lima Police Department. It'll be held at Lima Senior High School on April 3rd, which is Monday, at 7 p.m. The doors open at 6:30, and the game begins at 7 o'clock. Make-A-Wish Foundation is a wish-granting organization that provides wishes for children with life-threatening organizations. Make-A-Wish is a standalone, independent, nonprofit charitable organization. They don't receive any tax dollars or federal or state grant dollars. They rely entirely upon donations from corporations and from individuals and from fundraising events. My wife and I are wish granters, and we've granted several wishes in the Lima area in the past couple years. And we were looking at a way to try to get the community involved in helping Make-A-Wish and getting the word out and making people more aware of what Make-A-Wish does. So come up with the idea for the basketball game. This will be the second basketball game. Last year, the fire department won. This year, the police department's seeking revenge, but we'll have to see how that goes. Like I said, again, it's April 3rd at Lima Senior High School. Thank you.
Mr. Pughsley, do you have any comments?
Of course. At this time, it's like March Madness, so you know the fire department is more like North Carolina, and the police department is more like Middle Tennessee State. Occasionally, they will win. They will sneak in an upset here and there, but it's not going to happen normally, and it's not going to happen this year. We have too many players. Can you imagine that? This is the first time we have too many players. We're having to tell guys you can't play, and they're sad. They're sad, but they can't shoot, so they can't play. Because we got to win. We got to win. It's all about we got to win. Last year, the event benefited a local student And it was a great thing because he was able to, see his wish come to pass, and that was a wonderful thing. And while we're on the basketball topic, April 8th and 9th is the Bean City Challenge, which is a basketball tournament. It's the 16th year that we've done it, 16th consecutive. And over 100 teams come into Lima. And so last year, the Convention Bureau, they told us we brought in over $575,000 into the community, so that was great. Debbie, I'm coaching 6th grade, so that we're going to need some mentoring, some reading mentoring, because I give them a playbook and they act like it's like Egyptian, It's like they just like can't get.
Firemen and police officers are fabulous mentors.
Oh, man.
I expect to see you at Radfield Center. We got a flyer for you.
Oh, good.
Just got yourself a job.
Got you,
Please
got
pass
you,
them out.
got you. Beth, every other day there's litter in my yard, so I'm gonna let people know, like you said, this is a problem, because they're ignoring me. I got no power. So I'll bring that up. And Ohio means jobs. That's amazing. That's amazing that there are that many jobs. I am gonna put that on Facebook. I was getting that information back there, taking notes. So good things happening. We are, hey, cops are great. Cops are great. They're not great basketball players. All right, that's all for us. We got it.
Very good.
Odds,
Thank you.
5-1, 3-1.
I'm all for Lima.
There we go. There we go. Lima wins when we win.
It's all about Make-A-Wish.
It's all about Make-A-Wish.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to plan to be there. I'm going to sit at midcourt. So,
He's gonna referee.
So we should schedule like some kind of contest for you to make a free throw within 30 seconds.
oh,
Or the whole city gets some kind of
I-
tax break from Chris.
That's perfect.
oh my, he's on a roll today. Well, I want to thank everybody for your time. There's lots of stuff going on, obviously, in our communities, everything from community outreach to springtime house cleaning, and just wonderful opportunities for careers. So I want to thank everybody for your time, and we'll break down for interviews. Thank you.